what we have here are just the first 5 exercises from the Stone book. First one is just right, left, right, left. The second one is left, right. Third, right, left, left. Fourth, left, right. And the fifth one is a paradiddle. Well, let's see how many different ways we can do that. If I want to go faster, I can play it as straight A's. All right, but now let's play it as triplets, but at the same pattern. Then we can play it as quarter note triplets. And now we can go to the second one. So the second one is this. Starting with the left, so that's the snare drum. Then I'm going to play it as triplets. And then quarter note triplets. All right, now let's go to the doubles. So we got, again, you can play it fast, you can go. That's if you want to go fast, because as you get faster in swing, it compresses and, you know, the time becomes straighter. Now let's play it as triplets. You hear that? Yeah. Good. Now we go to quarter note triplets. Okay, and now I'll just skip to the fifth one, which is paradiddles. So we got now it's triplets. Here's the triplets. So that's how it sounds in triplets. Quarter note triplets are this. So all this stuff really expands your mind if you can take these little exercises and work on them. You know, Joe Morello used to say, used to give me these assignments, and I used to say, on the way home, I used to say to myself, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? You know what? If you practice it for a week, you can do it. Yeah. You really can. If you spend a week on this stuff, you can do it. Most drummers learn it like this. Okay, with the melody on the snare drum. But again, there's so many different ways you can play this. Let's say I substitute the snare drum for the eighth notes and the bass drum for the quarter notes. You see that? All right, now let's do it as just bass drum alone. All right, now given that in mind, I'm going to keep that on the melody, and everything else I'm going to play on the snare drum in between as triplets. That's going to be like this. Did you hear the melody in that bass drum? Mm-hmm. But everything else was playing ghost notes on the snare drum. All right, now let's see if I can alternate my feet and still play the melody. There, I just alternated it. I went boom, pop, boom, pop, and still played the ghost notes in the center on the snare drum. Suppose I played quarter note triplets on the bass drum and just continue to play the melody on the snare drum. That would be this. Okay? Suppose I wanted to play it like a samba. Suppose I wanted to play it like a tumbao with the bass drum on just the end of 2 and 4. There's the bass drum on the end of 2 and 4 like the tumbao. And lastly, what if I wanted to play the clave rhythm? Suppose this was a wood block here, you know, with your foot. I'll just use the hi-hat for now. You can do this. 3-2 clave, that would be this. You hear the clave there? Yeah. Let's add a little lilt. let's open it the other way. Or this. Or this. Or the backwards. You can do it all kinds of ways. You can play a swing. Or you can play it as a 16th note triplets. So there's a million ways you can do these things.